We bought a barge from the Navy and we're transforming it into the ultimate floating home. With summer coming to an end and a baby due any day now, we're determined to get this thing done. Last week we finished the bathroom, and this week we're wrapping up the living room, laying the floors, and installing the air conditioning. So let's finish the inside of this barge.
Does everyone do these things in the rain or just us?
I don't know.
There's a surprise for you in the back of the truck.
You bought me a crane?
Oh no!
Today's the day we're moving on to the final room, the living room. We want to do something cool on this wall, something different than the shiplap that we've put on all the rest of the walls. And I saw this idea in a restaurant using like pieces of plywood to make them sort of look like big, large format tiles, but they're wood. We're gonna give it a shot. I think it's gonna look cool. I think this side looks better. So my thinking is if we start on this corner, we put those in a brick pattern. You look skeptical. You're just gonna trust the process?
Yeah.
Now we need to choose an edge profile. I was thinking just a 45-degree chamfer, like just, I've said best new tool a lot lately, but I actually think the best new tool of the last 2 years or so has been this pop-up. This trusty work platform. It's a ladder, it's a step, it's a table. Okay, here's two with the bevel. So
I like the bevel.
I think it looks cool. I say we try to stain one, and then if it looks good, we'll run it. Okay, Courtney, tell us about step 3.
Step 3 is, I feel like all I do on this project is paint and stain. Riley found this stain that I've never used before. It's called Rustic Wood Effects. Yeah, I'm fully planning to just commit, so
Okay.
hopefully we like it. Oh. Oh yeah, that spray is way less than the other tip.
Yeah.
That looks nice.
I actually really like that color. I think that's what I was looking for.
Tell you what, that stains real fast. Should we let these dry for a few minutes and then we'll go hold them up?
Yeah, I think so. We're moving. We are moving. These sat outside in the sun for like 5 minutes. They way evened out, and now they look like, this looks like plywood that's been laying on the side of the shed for 2 years. It's exactly what I wanted. I wanted to look like old, crummy plywood. How'd we do? 50% of the time, it works every time. The next dilemma is to try to figure out how to get everything straight, because we need this first row to be perfectly straight so that all of our edges line up going up from here. I might just have to do my best with my eyeballs. The key to getting things straight inside is to wear dark safety glasses so you just can't see when it's crooked. Take it. Okay, Courtney, I believe you now. We have to use trim. There's a 3/8 gap here and it's straight there. Now we'll see how this one lines up. Okay, there's my mark. This one.
All right, one sheet down.
Well, Courtney, what do you think?
I think it's cool.
Do you actually think it's cool?
Yeah, I think it's gonna look good once the whole wall's done. It's a pirate ship.
It never gets old being able to cut the sheets down without having to pick up the sheet. It's never the right time when you're busting out this tool.
Tell you what, spraying things is 100% better than any other method I've ever done for trying to stain. How did it take me 12 years to figure that out?
Okay, time to go around the loft bed. Probably time to start thinking about the railings for this thing, Courtney. Oh, it was probably a staple over there that was messing me up. They call that a precision hammer. Sweet.
It's like a glove. Last one.
All right, last piece. This thing is substantially heavier than it looks. I mean, I lifted it onto the roof of the truck by myself, and it was longer then. Okay, lift with your back and hyperextend your knees. Here we go. Ugh. This came from a larch tree that was in the front yard at our house. Tyler wouldn't let us turn this into 2x6s. He said it was too nice for 2x6s. The goal is it's gonna set over the corner of the wall to make it look like it's a post that's holding the wall up, but it's actually just a faux post that will hold the railing. How much post do you think we want sticking out? 2 inches of post sticking out? I was gonna use the track saw, and then I realized the track saw can't cut anywhere near deep enough, and the only tool here that we have that can cut even close to deep enough is the table saw. So now we need to use the table saw, but I'm a little worried about just how much weight this is and how we're gonna handle it. Yeah, there we go. At least pretty close. Confirm I know where my mark is. So there's my mark here, and when that mark lines up on the fence, that's when I stop.
Okay. How'd we do?
Oh, it appears to be loose.
Is it less heavy now?
Yes, but it's also later in the day, so I'm more tired.
That looks so cool.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's gonna look sweet with the railing. Today, I get to be Mr. Cool. Today we're gonna be installing the air conditioning on this thing, or at least the outside unit. Earlier we ran the AC lines to right here on the back. So today's goal is to get this outside unit mounted up about right here, get the lines all hooked up, and get the power hooked up. Grinder and a welder, that's all you need. That's loud. Step bit for the win. I told Courtney, hopefully no welding sparks land in the pile of sawdust. This is the official Ambition Strikes welding sweatshirt. Actually, this one's not. This isn't the one. I have another one that's got a hole burned in it right here from welding. So I guess this isn't the official welding hoodie. There it goes. All right, and then this piece will go like that, right there. I need to get this hoodie off.
Are you warm?
So what do we end up using? A grinder, a drill, a Sawzall, and a welder. Look at me actually painting a welding project. These brackets now are going to be able to bolt right here.
Higher?
No, right there. Right at poker face level. Then we're going to be using these big self-tapping siding screws and just screwing straight into the wall girt. So theoretically now these are 26.5 apart. And they are. Okay, Riley test. If it can support me at the end, it can support an air conditioner. Ready? Here we go. Oh yeah, no problem. Very strong. Hi, Courtney, feeling strong? Oh, you're not Courtney. So these are little rubber vibration isolating feet that go between the mounting feet and the wall bracket. Okay, how we do? Oh yeah, that's solid. So this is a 27,000 DIY 3-zone system, which means that we can have up to 3 indoor air handlers installed. Initially, we're only going to be installing an indoor unit in the living room, but by having a 3-zone, it means that in the future we can expand and add one in each bedroom as well. And one of the cool things about these systems is there's no need to bring additional wiring to the inside unit. So you just run this control circuit wire along with your line set, and then all the rest of the wiring just comes to the outside unit, which is generally an easier place to get wiring to. And just like that, we are done with the electrical connections. So the secret to all of this that makes these Mr. Cool DIYs so easy is this line set. These are quick connect fittings that have a spring-loaded plunger inside. The line set is already evacuated, the compressor's already evacuated, the condenser's already evacuated. We don't need to hook a vacuum pump up to this system. The refrigerant's already all in there. As soon as I connect this thingy right here will push on the spring-loaded plunger in here, and it'll connect the two and basically release the refrigerant. This step always feels too easy. And this is the last step outside too. Then we're ready for the inside unit. Just me today, and it's raining outside. We've had a very, very, very dry year so far, so it's really nice to see some rain outside. So because of the rain, today's project is to tackle this garage door. When we originally installed the garage door, I mounted the spring in like an alternative spot because it didn't fit in the correct spot, and it didn't work at all. The door hit the spring and not gonna work. So we need to come up with a new solution. The real MVP of this entire project. Ow. I knew that was gonna happen. That's all we needed. Now it fits. I managed to get the wall insulated, all the shiplap put up that I needed to here above the door. Look how nice that looks, by the way. Like, just look at this entire wall now. I got the brackets in. I got the brackets flipped back up where they're supposed to be. I got them reinforced with some angle iron and some screws. And it's time to see if we can wrestle this spring up into there. This random thing welded to the deck of the barge, and I think if I just bend one, actually bend both, just a little bit. That's there. Can I get this one in? I just realized a major Lucky Riley moment in this project is that I almost framed the 2x6 wall. It wouldn't have fit. The only reason I framed the 2x4 wall is because the door we bought was a 2x4 door. So because the second-hand used door we bought was for a 2x4 wall, this garage door fits. Cables feel like they have the same amount of tension on them. Tracks are tight, hardware's all in. I've never installed a garage door before. I'm a little nervous about this. Let's see if it opens. What? Oh no! Ah! It hits the beam up there. It hits the roof structure. I have an idea. I think I can cut the bottom of the tracks off, drop the tracks down entirely, and there should be enough adjustment in the top wheels to still make it all work. At this point, I'm going to be following no instructions and just making it up as I go. So wish me luck. Okay, here goes nothing. If this works, I'll call myself the garage door jerry-rigger. If it doesn't work, then I don't know. We'll do plan D. Woo! It almost hits the fan. Wow, this is so cool. Look at that. It works. Tomorrow is Courtney and I's 6th wedding anniversary, and the traditional gift on the 6th anniversary is iron. So I have an idea. I'm going to be making Courtney a gift today with this sheet of 14 gauge steel on the plasma table to surprise her for our 6th anniversary. It's kind of always the hardest part. It's just getting the sheet of steel up on the table. Here's the profile we're cutting. And I really only get one shot at this. I'm cutting this as absolutely big as I can on this sheet, the biggest I can fit. Like standing back and watching this thing cut metal like this, it never gets old. This machine is so cool. Okay, Courtney.
Good morning. Is it summer? It doesn't feel like it.
There's a surprise for you in the back of the truck.
You bought me a crane?
Yeah! You have to open the tailgate first.
I didn't want to look until I... Wow! I thought it was oil that was spilled for a second. And I was like,
Oh, from that bucket? Yeah. That's funny.
Wow, that's so cool.
Here, I'll pick it up.
Did you cut that?
And you can show them. Yes.
Oh my gosh, I have been talking about that since the day we bought the barge. That turned out so cool.
So, happy iron anniversary, babe. I love you.
This is way better than our anniversary 4 years ago.
Oh, when the concrete got dumped off the side of the hill?
You never know what's going to happen on our anniversary, but I think today we're going to be finishing mostly the inside of the barge.
Yep.
Wow, all of the walls are covered.
Every single piece of finish is up on the walls, Courtney. Look how much better this looks now. Yeah, so we've got rain in the forecast, potentially a lot of rain tonight. So I'd like to get this place a little more weatherproof, starting with this door now that it opens. So the problem is that any rain that comes down lands on this front wall, hits the glass door, comes down, lands on this threshold, and then drains backwards to inside the building. So we need to make some sort of pan to make sure that the water has to go outside instead of inside. So we'll go back to 11. So that puts the garage door closes like, well, you can see this line in the dirt. The garage door closes like right there. So that'll put it beyond the closure. Yeah, I hope my plan works. I really don't think that could have worked out any better. There's like a 0% chance we can peel this stuff off, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was on a roll. We think alike, Courtney. I was just thinking, like, it is no fun redoing it. Look at this wonderful flashing job I'd already done before. At the time that we did all this, I knew we were going to be redoing it, but I just didn't know what we were going to do. That went well. It's starting to rain, so we're putting the trash bags down so this doesn't get wet, because if it gets wet, the flashing tape is not going to stick.
So you want it to come up like an inch?
Yeah, it should be an inch up on that side-ish. Oh, we always end up doing these kinds of things in the rain.
Yeah.
Does everyone do these things in the rain or just us?
I don't know. Feel like you're making a swimming pool?
This is how they do it.
I don't know.
Okay, so now we have one continuous piece that goes up the sides and up this front lip, flows over. There's a seam here, but they overlap, and then out the front. Now this is composite decking material that we're gonna be using like a threshold.
Oh yeah, that looks nice.
Then the flooring can come up to like, oh yeah. That's good, huh? Well, that's nice with a new blade. Okay, it doesn't fit.
Like a glove.
Nice. This one goes like this. Like that. It's so much, we've like been staring at that ugly strip for so long.
Riley and I just had one of those moments where we looked at each other and we were like, what's next? And I think it's time to lay floors. That feels crazy. Like that's one of the last steps to finishing a space.
Floors, baseboards, hang some doors and
Move in.
move in. Starting with the most complicated piece on the entire boat. That's what we need to cut out.
Is this the most intricate piece of flooring you've ever cut?
I want to say yes, but it's probably not. No pressure though, huh?
Okay. Wow. That looks
Sweet.
great.
That was the right call.
Yeah, that looks really, really good.
Best part about using LVP is that you can score and snap it. So you don't have to run out to the saw a million times throughout the project. Okay, so now this one's gonna go in like this. And there's a bolt head in the way. Very first time I've ever notched this notch. There we go. Probably on the outside of the tongue.
Oh, okay, right there.
Pretty darn good, huh? Yeah. Okay. If I was gonna change something, I don't even know what I would change, so. So we are setting some screws now, just right on the edge of the flooring. So that as we tap the flooring in as we go down, it doesn't keep trying to move this first row further and further and further. Just hold it in place. Then we'll pull these out when we're done. Oh yeah, so this is a floating floor. It never gets attached down. You just connect the entire thing together and it just sort of sits there. So it's intended to have space on all edges for it to kind of expand and move and contract. So in Courtney's mom's tiny house, we had to screw the base of the table for the Murphy bed down and we screwed it through the floor. And now whenever it gets cold, the flooring separates and there's a gap right there. And then when it heats up, it comes back together and closes the gap. Crazy. Just kind of setting some screws. Good morning. It's just me today on the barge. Courtney is spending the day with Oliver. And when I got here this morning and I looked around, I couldn't believe it. Like, we've got floors in all of the rooms. The flooring is 100% done. Look at this, lights everywhere at work. We're just a few days out from getting to use this thing together as a family. So with that, let's get to work. A slightly unanticipated problem here is that due to the thickness of the flooring, now our doors don't fit. So we need to take like 3/8 of an inch off the bottom of the door. Luckily there's enough room on the jamb to do that, but it can never just be easy, right? Up. Please fit. It's too tight. All right, 3rd time's the charm. Eventually this door will fit. Gosh, it's really close. That was a process, but we have a door that shuts. This is a trick we learned for painting doors in one shot with the sprayer. You basically just take all the doors and you screw them together along the top with a little furring strip like this. They're not gonna fall over, and now we can paint both sides of the entire thing in one coat. I've never actually done this before, but how hard could it be? Famous last words. Squeeze this. Here goes nothing. I don't know if I'm getting enough paint on it. It's the same color that the door already is. I have no idea if I'm doing that right. All right, while we wait for the paint to dry on these boards, it is lunchtime. Courtney bought me a grill for our anniversary for the barge. Thank you, Courtney. And it has me really, really excited to start using this barge this summer as a family. I just realized that I have a problem, which is that I don't have any barbecue tools here. Oh my God. I'm making a mess. We don't have any napkins here. We don't have, all I brought was buns, burgers, and a grill. I am feeling especially thankful right now to all of you guys that watch our videos and make this journey and this dream of Courtney and I's possible. Like, thank you guys so much for watching our videos. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe. It really helps the channel out. But it's also extremely hot today. 95, I think. So Courtney and I decided to get the air conditioning install finished up. So we're gonna be putting a Mr. Cool air handler right here on the wall, and I think we're ready to get it all fired up and get this place cooled off. What does Mr. Cool, what does he look like? I am Mr. Cool. 9 1/4. Looks good to you, looks good to me. So we need to drill a hole through the side of the building for the condensation drain. Where's our hole?
Oh, it's right in front of the bird.
Oh, perfect. Okay, that was lucky, Riley, that it landed right on the flat. You have to guide the lines.
Oh, there you go.
I've never been able to have this big of an access hole. So these are the valves that are gonna let the refrigerant out of the compressor unit and into the inside unit.
All right, Mr. Cool, let's see it.
You ready? All right, what should I set it to? 71? All right, let's see how we're doing. Oh, it's cold. It's really cold. A huge thanks to Mr. Cool for sponsoring this video. If you'd like to learn more about their complete lineup of DIY friendly products, head to the link in the description below.
The last few days have been insane. Just like all of the little pieces that it's 20% of the work takes 80% of the time.
Seriously.
It's the thing like the trim and the flooring and like it looks so good. So we're gonna do something that I've really been looking forward to ever since Riley gave it to me. So we're gonna hang my metal lake right here. I don't know, do you like that?
Yep. I
it
like it. Commitment. You have to stand back and close one eye.
I mean, I feel like that looks pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
The crooked ear lake on the crooked boat. That's really cool.
Hey, nice job.
Thank you.
I love it.
You're
that
welcome.
looks so cool.
Oh, and then look, we can take this light